Here's an interesting question which involves, well, the attempted simplification of a fraction that involves terms that have bases that are not identical. So we have a powers, so the x is the index there. But how can we simplify this since there doesn't seem as if there's anything in common? Okay, so we need to think about the bases here a little bit carefully. So we've got a 12, 6 and a 3. So notice that 3 and 6 are both factors of 12. In other words, 12 is a multiple of both 6 and 3, which means that we can in fact express actually the base of 6 and the base of 12 here in terms of 3, in terms of the base of 3. So how do we do that? Fairly simple. 12 we know is in fact 4 times 3 to the x. Okay, I think we're in agreement there. Plus 1 over. Now 6 to the power of 2x, well, that's actually 6 to the x times 6 to the x, isn't it? Or we could write it as 2 times 3 to the power of 2x plus 3 to the power of x. Well, 3 is prime, so we can't express it any simpler in terms of a product of two numbers. So 3 doesn't have any other factors apart from itself and 1. So we'll leave that one alone. Okay, so where to from here? Okay, so let's start off by, maybe in the numerator, breaking up this bracket here, so expanding that. So we're going to end up with 4 to the x times 3 to the x plus 1 over, we've got 2 to the 2x times 3 to the 2x. Now, by the way, this dot here just means product. So it's sort of a shorthand way of writing multiplication, so sometimes it's easier just to use the dot notation there. Plus 3 to the power of x. Okay. So let's see where to from there. Okay, so have a think about this. Okay. The numerator, I might just leave the numerator alone. Over. Now this is 2 to the power of 2x, which is the same as 2 to the power of 2 all to the power of x. So 2 to the 2x is really just 4 to the x. And 3 to the 2x is really 3 to the x times 3 to the x, isn't it? Okay. Plus 3 to the x. Okay, so far that's made sense going from this line to this line. So 2 to the 2x is 4 to the x, and 3 to the 2x is really 3 to the x times 3 to the x. You add the indices. Okay, so when you're multiplying two terms with the same base, you add the indices, and x plus x is 2x. Then it's plus 3 to the x there. So it looks like there's something that we could probably factorize out, isn't there? So just run out of space there, so I might just go to the other side of the board. Okay, so just moving over here. The numerator we can't do much with, so let's just leave that alone for now. So 4 to the x times 3 to the x plus 1 over. Now, and this is where the fun starts. Why don't we factorize out 3 to the power of x? And let's see what happens. Let's see what we have left. So we have 4 to the x times 3 to the x left, plus 1. Can we potentially simplify or cancel something in the numerator with something in the denominator? So something that can simplify out or simplify to 1. And of course there is. In fact, if you factorize 1 out of the numerator there, we can cross this off with that. And we are left with 1 over 3 to the x. And if you wanted to use negative indices to express your answer, that's just 3 to the power of negative x. So 12 to the power of x plus 1 over 6 to the 2x plus 3 to the x simplifies to 3 to the power of negative x with a negative index, or 1 over 3 to the x if we're using a positive index. Thanks for watching.